Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Chris Paul.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Sarr. Koulibaly is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. Castle missing. On offense, here are the Wizards. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played Brent's various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So, six-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
Pocket two. Here's Wembanyama for three. Basket is good. The assist from Ball.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Sarr with it. Defended by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Carrington. Gets the three-pointer to fall. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kuzma against Barnes. A three from Wembanyama. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Poole. Back to Koulibaly. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Wembanyama's got 5.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Champagnie passes to Paul. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, man, Chris Paul can still sting you from the outside. You can't afford to let him find shots that he likes out there.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs Hype Squad.
For Victor Wembanyama. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 21 points a game, over 3.5 blocks and 10 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Koulibaly with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Carrington. And another miss by Washington. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Castle. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
What a creative shot by Castle, opting for the soft touch.
Pass to Poole to stop the run. A rebound by the Spurs. And their offense is really clicking right now.
playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Oh, and they'll get another chance. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jordan Poole.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Free throw good, Paul. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Poole. 8 points his last outing.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Carrington. And stolen by Wembanyama. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
That free throw missing. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Let's see what you got. Keep on dancing.
With this chance, I'll show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
Awesome rim protection from them last year, and it was because of one thing. They commit to intimidating anyone that comes in the lane.
And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. Trailing here by 8. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Song. Here's Carrington. Shot clock at 5. Hits from the high post. Carrington's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
And beyond the arc, Hassel misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Back to Coulibaly. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
Kispers checked in for the Wizards.
Checking in for the Wizards, number 24.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Sacramento. Barnes against Kuzma. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the line. And all will come in that time before dropping in. Paul's got 7 points.
That's a signature shot from Chris Paul, still knocking down 15 to 18 footers.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor. They give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And I'm never surprised when I see Wembanyama put one in the cheap seats.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, DA. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Wizards trail by 6. Kuzma outside. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now here's Paul. He has 7 from past the arc. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fires from the wing. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Paul for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 10 points.
If he gets a good look, Paul's going to make you pay from distance.
Kuzma outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Paul passes to Champagnie. Back to Paul. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Pass to Poole from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Champagnie's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the left wing. Barnes passes to Paul.
2 minutes.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall. Wizards trail by 8 and taken away by Paul. Here's Castle, defended by Kispert. They grab their own miss, and Wembanyama throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Kispert. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. San Antonio leading by 8. Barnes outside. Back to Paul. Launches it. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now, here's Poole. Still scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Saul. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
First one falls for.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. 6-point game. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Collins is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Wesley in at the point. Now here is George. Valanciunas with a screen on Vassell. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
And when you watch Kispert, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because he's a spot-up shooter and he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities. Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Coulibaly with it, covered by Wesley. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Valanciunas.
Good job, Collins inside, quick off his feet.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Washington making a change. Butler's checked in.
Number 4, Jared.
Spurs leading by 11. Wesley the pass to Vassell. Lots of room. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Right now, he's averaging 11 points a game. And the shot no good, a bit short.
UD giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Vassell. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Vassell's got 7 points.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
And stolen by Wembanyama. From 17 feet out. Rebounded by the Wizards. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Vassell. Great touch on the 16-footer. Vassell's got 6 here in this quarter. Wizards trail by 15. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to talk to his guys. Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled, their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
he's checked in. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Spurs second.
You take a quick look at their assist totals from last season, and it's really impressive. A direct product of the disciplined, unselfish culture that this franchise represents.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And George kicks to Kispert. The Wizards with another miss. Spurs leading by 15. Vassell left side. And here's Collins from outside. Drills it from outside. Collins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Valanciunas. George sets a screen for Valanciunas. Here's Kispert. He gets it in there. Kispert's got his second bucket tonight. San Antonio's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Collins passes to Vassell. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. One on Kispert.
And the added strength coming into play for Vassell. Nice job scoring through the contact.
Gill is checked in for the Wizards. Butler comes in for Koulibaly.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Vassell. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Here's Barnes after the basket by Washington. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
The first free throw is good. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Vassell hits them both. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a return.
Here's San Antonio. They're on a 16-6 run. Kuzma against Barnes. This one for 3. Good on the triple.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Outside Butler. A three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got 5 points so far.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Wizards trailed by 19. And it's Kispert in the corner. Now, here's Butler. Not a lot of room. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. The Spurs rebound. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Sarr. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And Sarr throws it down hard.
Defensive foul.
That's just too much Alex Sarr there. All at about 7 feet is a lot to handle.
And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities. There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
Bounce pass from Paul. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. Finding the lane, and the basket by Castle. Castle's got 7 points.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
San Antonio leading by 16. And here is Barnes. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
And Wembanyama outside. Washington with the rebound. Poole on the wing. Defended by Paul. Pass to Carrington. Takes it inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Spurs making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Here's Castle. He has 7. Paul for 3. Washington with the rebound. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's Poole. Scoreless thus far. Here's Kuzma. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him. That's a perfect reverse, using the backboard as his friend, drew the defender in, and just slipped it to the other side.
Here's Coulibaly. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Carrington. Here's Sarr. Collins with some nice D. Barnes against Kuzma. Now here's Collins. D right on him.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sarr using those long arms to knock that one away. A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Castle. He's got 7. Barnes passes to Champagny. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Paul against Poole. Pass to Carrington.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Paul. He's got 10. Shoots over Poole. And it's Paul missing. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Poole. They set the pick. Now Sarr. A 3-ball. And they hit it back. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And they really haven't made much of an impact on the offensive glass here in the second quarter. There's been a significant drop-off in that area.
He's off on the first. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now, here's Collins. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Defense not getting to Collins on that particular play.
Here's Poole. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Carrington. Buries the jump shot. Carrington's got 12.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Shoots from the line. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Kuzma's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Washington. Now Paul launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 13.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Devin Vassell has been on display for the Spurs. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
Either way, Shaq, I think this is a chance for them to improve, which often happens when you're exposed.
All right, getting back to this game now, and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu and turkey mixed together. I can't lie, I get into that.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Sarr out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Coulibaly. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the 2 guard. Now Poole following Chris Paul's three-point attempt.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Paul. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Paul's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Spurs. Pass to Carrington. They set the screen. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Here's Champagny. Here's Castle. Paul outside. Here's the three. Paul missing again.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Wembanyama outside. Pass to Champagny. Pocket 6. Second chance shot. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Pass to Carrington. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Wizards ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Pass to Carrington. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen. Over Castle.
Ugly start. Second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Got it. Good job in the low post. And that's 18 points for Chris Paul.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Carrington. 12 points for him. Saw the pass to Kuzma. Saar sets the screen for Kuzma. Sinks the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 16 points.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's go, Spurs fans! Time to get loud right now for the Spurs F-Squad! Attention fans, now on the court is your F-Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Our promo team is moving to throw out some t-shirts to the louder section. Get loud!
A look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Wizards second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Poole. Kuzma against Barnes. Puts it up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Kuzma got thirsty there. Just took that contact and figured, man, let's try to get to the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
What's up?
That one misses for Kuzma. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Now, here's Poole. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Sarr with it. 10 points for him. A three. Poole no good.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Back to Paul. From past the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one. Kuzma outside. Back to Poole. For the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 16th rebound on the night. Ball against Poole. Paul can't get it to go.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now, here's Poole. Still yet to score. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. The Wizards with another miss. Spurs leading by 15. Pass to Paul. Now Barnes. Here's Champagny. He's defended by Koulibaly. Castle misses. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Carrington. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Carrington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And it's Paul missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Sarr. Boy, that looks like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the rest of the game.
That's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Barnes sets a screen for Vassell. Hits the three-point bomb. Vassell's got 17 now.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Barnes. Good, nice job down low. Barnes has got his second basket of the night. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
George is checked in for Washington. Wizards trail by 15. And it's Kispert in the corner. Pass to Poole. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. Sarr, the pass to George. 4 on the clock. Here's Valanciunas. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 22 is their biggest lead. To the inside. And stolen by Barnes. Down low. Here's Castle. No good there. Washington's gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. Now, here's Kispert, defended by Paul. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Valanciunas. Good season for him last year. 16th in shooting percentage. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And a guy who rarely takes a bad shot. I love the way he plays. Completely unselfish with the basketball. I think he'd rather pass it off than take a bad shot. No good on the free throw.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
A different look now for San Antonio. Zach Collins checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Ingram comes in for Barnes. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Castle. And a change for the Wizards. Champagne's checked in, so neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And all those missed opportunities at the line are starting to add up on them in this half. If they go on to lose this game, that'll be the first thing they point to.
Wizards trail by 15. Now Sarr, he's got 12. Pass to Champagnie. They need this one. Johnson with the rebound. And San Antonio shooting well. They're at 45%. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Spurs making a change here. Rynham's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Johnson. 13 feet away. Rebounded by the Wizards.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that.
The Wizards have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And George drops them both. 1:57 left to play in the 3rd. Pass to Branham. Now Vassell jacks up a 3. That one misses. Johnson against Bay. Here's Champagnie. Buries it from 3-point range. San Antonio leading by 10. Pass to Johnson. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Not giving up on the play. Great job by Keldon to absorb the contact and still get the bucket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Wizards making a change here. Bagley's checked in.
Shooting 1.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
Outside, George. Here's Valanciunas. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. 22 is their biggest lead. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
There he is, feasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And that one falls for Collins.
Collins, a great high-energy player, and that's something coaches really appreciate, that players are going to come in and give them that kind of effort on a nightly basis.
Now, here's Bagley. No scoring in this one. Kispert finds Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one.
A little physicality for a little guy goes a long way, but a little physicality from a big guy, that goes Valanciunas' way.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Wizards. Floats one up, and the layup good by Kispert. Kispert's got 6.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Traps in the tray. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. And Benyama's out there with Collins. And it's Wesley in at the point. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now Collins. After the missed 3 from Corey Kispert.
Balance, such a key to consistent shooting, and Collins shows it there.
Valanciunas with a screen on Vassell. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Spurs leading by 18. And here is Wesley. Collins, good. Collins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Even with the defense all over him, Collins sticking with it.
Kispert, the pass to Bagley. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Butler, he's checked in for the Wizards. Free throws off from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Now, here's Collins. It's good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped him seize control.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
And that one falls for Collins. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Wesley. Back to Valanciunas. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Gill is checked in for the Wizards.
Number 16, Anthony Gill.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Takes a 3. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
There's just so much activity from John Collins as a stretch 5 at times. Hard to track around the floor.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Collins.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Butler dishes to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
A steal. Valanciunas with a screen on Wembanyama. Butler. There's the drive. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas draws the double. Shot clock at 5. Washington needs to get a shot off here. The 19-foot shot. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Vassell outside. Second chance effort, and the layup good by Collins. Collins has got 15 points here in the second half.
Collins with a good read there and laser focused on where he could get to collect the offensive board.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Castle's checked in for the Spurs. And a change for the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Gill. A free throw drops for Butler. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations. So those punishments can appear a bit skewed. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
3rd team foul. Wembanyama. Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Good on the second free throw. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Butler up top. Pass to Kispert. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And here is Vassell. Collins passes to Wembanyama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter. Kispert kicks to George. Pass to Valanciunas. Out to Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Vassell grabs the board.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Outside Collins. Now Vassell drains it from beyond the arc. Vassell's got 20.
Now the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Three-pointer, Butler. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Vassell. Over Kispert, and it's San Antonio with another.
And practice is paying off. Vassell has worked so hard to get his shooting dialed in.
Screen by Valanciunas. Here's Butler. Dives to the hoop. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Vassell finds Collins.
Wizards foul. Jonas Valanciunas. 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. Zach Collins. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Paul comes in for Devin Vassell. And so Collins nails both of them. Here's Poole. Pass to Koulibaly. Kuzma with it. Defended by Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. From about 16. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 20.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by San Antonio.
Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. They push it up 4 on 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
There's the pick. Poole, the pass to Sarr. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Cans it from downtown. 23 points in the game.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Pass to Collins. And here is Vassell. He's defended by Koulibaly.
You know, a bit undersized, but Vassell using it to his advantage to get around defenders.
Devin Vassell, shooting 2.
And that one falls for Vassell.
You watch Vassell, he's a prototype wing for this era, has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Pass to Poole. Takes the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Vassell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson the screen. Here's Wesley. Here's Branham. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
That's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Charles Massey. He's checked in for Zach Collins. Pass to Koulibaly. Now here's Kuzma. And he recovers it.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Wesley the pass to Vassell. To the paint and stolen by Sarr. To the middle. To the inside. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and Kuzma's going to get thirsty now the way he's going.
Wesley the pass to Massey. Now Vassell. He's defended by Koulibaly. With the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Kyle Kuzma, 3rd personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Charles Bassey, shooting 1.
It's the Wizards now. Poole the pass to Sarr. Kuzma outside. Sarr sets the screen for Kuzma. And that one is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Branham. Kicks it out to Johnson. They set the pick. And a miss there on the triple. Washington's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Czar with it. Shoots a three, and it's Carrington missing. There's 1:59 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Bassie. And that one drops for him. And he's got 5 points now this quarter.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Third team foul.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. Collins checked in for the Spurs. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:32 left in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Poole finds Coulibaly. Clock at 6. From deep. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Branham. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far, Jeff.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect